I am a big fan of my wife's curry chicken, but today I'm taking a stab at it with my own spin. So I'm going to be making grilled curry garlic chicken. So first thing we need to do is we need to get the seasoning ready for this curry garlic chicken. Very simple, not very many ingredients. We're starting with a tablespoon of curry powder. Now this is S&B curry powder, the red curry powder. They call it red curry powder, but it looks kind of gold. Now we're going to add a tablespoon of paprika, a tablespoon of granulated garlic, a teaspoon of kosher salt, and a quarter cup of olive oil. We're just going to get in here and mix this into a nice paste. Just like that, a nice deep red paste that's going to go on this chicken. So let's get that chicken out here and get it ready. So what we're working with here today is just a plain 5-pound fryer. Nothing special about this bird. I think it was even on special at the store. So what we're going to do first is we're going to break this down into halves. So we need to take out the spine. Get yourself a good set of kitchen scissors, bone scissors, whatever you want to call them, and just go up each side of the spine. Next thing we're going to do, flip it over, and before we cut up the breast side, we're just going to press down real quick and crack the bones. There you go. Makes it a little easier. And we're just going to go as close up the center as we can. If you prefer to do this with a knife, that's fine. All right, so we have our 2 chicken halves here, but before we season these, we're going to get as much of the skin off as possible because yes, we're going skinless today on this curry garlic chicken. So we're just going to strip it down. And if you fall apart into quarters where the legs and the thighs come off, that's fine. Not a lot left holding it together there once you get the skin off. The wings we're just going to leave as it is. So just get under that skin there, pull it back. Should tear away pretty easily. Just like that, we've got our chicken all ready to be seasoned now. All right, I transferred our chicken halves to a fresh tray, and now we're just going to get that curry garlic paste on here. Just want to spoon good amounts on here first before we start rubbing it all over. Get a little on the wings. Let's get in here and rub this bird down. A while back I did a video making a grilled tandoori chicken. That had such a gold color on it, and what you want in this is you want a red color on this chicken. Just like this. You know, get on the other side too, lift it up. There's a little bit of meat in here that can use some seasoning. All the crevices, both sides, inside the thighs. If you got any little pieces that are left sort of hanging there, just take your scissors, clip them off. There we go. But these aren't going out on the grill right now. These are going to go in the refrigerator for about 6 hours. And you can actually do this overnight if you want to. I'm just going to do it about 6 hours today. So I'm going to get these in some bags into the refrigerator, and I'll see you back here in about 6 hours when we head out to the grill. Remember how I said I was going to marinate our curry garlic chicken for 6 hours, but you could do it overnight? I did it overnight. I ended up running into some issues yesterday where I couldn't get out to the grill, so we're going out to the grill today after an overnight marinade. All right, so our kettle temp is at 377. I'm shooting for the 350, 375 range today, so we're doing good. Let's have a look at how I have it set up. So for this chicken cook today, I'm using the BBQ Dragon Grill Stone, and I need to push some of my coals that have been lit now underneath the stone to help heat that up a little bit more. Just going to move a few slightly underneath. Helps build that radiant heat beneath where the chicken is going to be. Get our chicken positioned. Going to get our temperature probe in our chicken breast here. Looks like good positioning. 38 degrees. Just came out of the refrigerator. All right, I'm not going with any smoke for this, so let's get our lid on and get cooking. My top vent I'm going to set in about the half open position. and my bottom vent is set at the 2/3 open position. So as I mentioned, the kettle temperature we're shooting for is somewhere around the 375 range. The internal temperature of the chicken, as always, 165 degrees. And I'll bring you back when we're getting close. All right, while our chicken is finishing up out on the kettle, I want to get a couple things ready for our final presentation of this curry garlic chicken. First thing we're going to get made here is our curry yogurt sauce that's going to go on top of our chicken. We're starting with 8 ounces of plain Greek yogurt here, and to this I'm going to add the juice of 1 lime. We're going to add a 1/4 teaspoon of granulated garlic, a 1/4 teaspoon of kosher salt, and a teaspoon of curry powder, the same curry powder we used when we were making that marinade for the chicken. And we're just going to mix this all together. Start slowly so all that lime juice doesn't slosh out of this bowl. All right, let's give this a quick little taste. Ooh, that's nice. Nice little tang from that lime juice, very curry flavored. This is going to be good on that chicken. All right, this is going in the refrigerator, and we're going to move on to making some lemon rice over in the Instant Pot. All right, so I'm using the Instant Pot today. You can use anything you want to make this rice. You can make it on the stovetop. You have another rice cooker. It's very simple. We're starting with 2 cups of long grain rice, and this is unrinsed. So there is more starch to this, a little more stickiness, but we like it that way. We're adding 1.5 cups of water and 1/2 cup of lemon juice. We're going to get our lid on, and in about 20 minutes or so, we're going to have some lemon rice. At the end, we're going to be adding some lemon zest and some parsley. All right, we just passed the 160 internal mark, and if you'll notice, I have an alarm set for 160. When I was first starting this cook, I had an alarm set at 120. What I'll usually do is I will change that alarm over the course of the cook, so once I hit 120, the remote for the ThermoWorks smoke will, ding and buzz, and it reminds me, hey, check things. And then I'll set it for 160 when we're getting close to that 165 internal to remind me, hey, it's almost done. That's why sometimes you'll see different alarm points on the internal temperature especially. So we've got just a few degrees more to go, and then we should be done. All right, we are at 165 internal. Let's see how we look. All right, let's do a spot check with the Thermopin here. Let's get down into the thighs. Looking good. We're looking good here. Get some breast. Spot check in the breast. Looks good. We are good. All right, I'm gonna get my probe out of here, get these inside. Gonna tent them with foil and let them rest for about 15 minutes. All right, so this part of our lemon rice is done, and as you can see, it is nice and sticky. That's how we like our rice. If you don't want your rice sticky if you make this, rinse it, get some of that starch off. Just make it any way you want. To this, I'm gonna add 3 tablespoons of lemon zest. This is called lemon rice. And 3 tablespoons of chopped parsley. We're gonna mix this together gently here. We don't wanna smash this down. Just wanna get all these nice colors and flavors mixed up. Get that zest distributed throughout this rice. I'm gonna take a quick taste here. If you like lemon, you will like this rice. All right, I'm gonna set this aside and we're gonna get our chicken ready. All right, so here is 1/2 of our chicken. The other half is sitting off to the side waiting for other people to devour it. But we're gonna cut some slices of this that are gonna be put on top of our lemon rice. That's gonna be part of our presentation here. Now, if you remember, we took the skin off of this. Only thing that has the skin is the wings. So I'm just gonna start getting some good slices first out of this breast. Got some juice squirting out there. And you know what? I'm just gonna take an early taste here. Let's see. Oh, that is really good. Oh, wow. Nice bit of kick from that extra garlic that we added to that curry powder. That's the reason I named this curry garlic chicken. I wanted that extra little garlic punch and we got it. So I'm gonna finish slicing this up. I'll bring you back when we have everything ready to plate up. All right, we have our nice bed of that lemon rice here on this sort of oval plate, and I'm just gonna start putting pieces of our sliced curry garlic chicken on here. Look, I even grabbed a wing for those people who want some skin. Let's put that off to the side here. Now, if you wanted to, you could just put the whole half a chicken on this and let people rip at it. I wanted to be a little more civilized. And remember, there's no skin here. This is just that color of the curry garlic marinade. Now it's time for some of that curry yogurt sauce. Just gonna dollop this along here. This has such a great smell coming off of it. Wonderful curry scent. Don't need a lot on here, just enough so that if you want to spread it around, you can. All right, here it is. Curry garlic chicken on top of our lemon rice with some curry yogurt sauce. It's time to taste. Now for my first bite, I'm going with some of the chicken with the curry yogurt sauce because I had that little taste of the chicken on its own, so I really want to see what this tastes like. Let's see. As I said early on in this video, I love my wife's curry chicken. And this was my attempt to sort of bring a grilled approach to curry chicken. And I've got to say, this curry yogurt sauce is sort of the thing that brings it closer to what she prepares because there's a nice, thick, sort of soupy sauce that goes with it. And you don't get that when you're grilling the chicken, but this really brings it close. Let's give this rice a little taste here. That rice is just bright. It has bright flavors with all that lemon in there and the parsley. I'm actually gonna get a little bit of that curry yogurt sauce on here and taste it with that. That sauce goes really well on the rice too, but honestly it pairs perfectly with this curry garlic chicken and that little bite of garlic, the extra bit you get on the outside. So our total cook time outside today on the grill for those 2 chicken halves was about 1 hour and 15 minutes. But really it could have been 1.5 hours or an hour. I was going specifically for that 165 internal. It could take you longer, it could take you less. Just let that internal temperature be your guide. So is my grilled curry garlic chicken better than my wife's curry chicken? No, I still prefer hers, but I gotta tell you, this is darn good. I don't think anyone's gonna turn this down tonight, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna be gone in a flash.